All right, and now it is time for my team of the week. I'm loving this segment. It gives me a chance every single week to pick my best player, every position around the field, and highlight different players every week. So let's get right into it. Let's start at catcher position. And again this year, Wilson Contreras is my catcher on team of the week. 370 batting average on the week, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. He also had that really cool moment this past weekend when they were playing the Braves and his brother, William Contreras, and they embraced at home plate. It was just really cool. I love seeing it, and Wilson certainly got the better of the two and had an awesome week. Next up, heading on over to first base, my first baseman on team of the week, Paul Goldschmidt. 500, 4 homers, 11 RBIs. He had more home runs on the week than he had strikeouts. 4 homers to his 3 strikeouts. It has been unbelievable. He's also one of only 2 players in baseball with 80-plus hits and 35-plus extra base hits on the year. Truly incredible what he is doing so far. Moving on over to second base, the rookie, sticking with the St. Louis Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. 467 batting average on the week, 14 hits, 7 RBIs. 14 hits on the week. Think about that. That's unbelievable. Jesus. Moving on over to third base. My third baseman on this week's team of the week, Manny Machado. Manny Machado had another good week. 400, 2 homers, 9 RBIs. Also a scary situation on Sunday. Thank God he got negative on his x-rays. Some good news there. It looked like he had potentially broken his ankle and that he was going to be out for the rest of the year. But good news, but the bad news is he's going to be out for a little while. But he goes out being on this team of the week. So next up, moving on over to shortstop. My shortstop for this week, I have Ahmed Rosario from the Cleveland Guardians. How good has he been? And how good has this Guardians team been? They've been playing really good baseball. Won 8 of their last 10. They've looked really good. 440 on the week for him. 4 RBIs, 9 runs scored. Now let's head on out to the outfield. Now, this is just 3 outfield positions. It doesn't matter if they actually play left field or if they actually play center field. Just 3 outfielders in general. First up in the outfield, we will go with Mike Trout. Mike Trout had another awesome week. 4 homers on the week, 8 RBIs, a 1.098 OPS. Remember Mike Trout just very recently? People were like, what's going on with him? He was in the midst of the longest 0-for stretch of his career. Well, guess what? He's fine, and he can't stop hitting home runs at T-Mobile Park or Safeco or whatever it is. He doesn't care what it's called. He just hits a bunch of home runs there. It is truly remarkable what he did in that series against the Mariners this week. Next up, in the outfield, I will be going with Charlie Blackmon. Charlie Blackmon of the Colorado Rockies hit 455 on the week, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. I love it. I love his swing. I love when he's playing well, and he was again this week. Last outfielder for this team of the week with the Atlanta Braves, Michael Harris II. His first 2 home runs of his career came this week. 2 homers on the week, 6 RBIs, and he hit 391. I love what this guy is doing for the Atlanta Braves. I love him getting called up and doing well and producing for the reigning World Series champions. Loving it. Loving watching Michael Harris II play baseball. Moving on to the designated hitter from the Baltimore Orioles, I'm going with Ryan Mountcastle. 419, 4 home runs, 9 RBIs. Now, yes, Ryan Mountcastle plays a lot of first base. He also had a few starts this week at DH, so he qualified. And don't ask how he qualified. It's my list. He played a couple times at DH. He's here as a DH, okay? Couldn't go over Paul Goldschmidt at first base, but found a loophole, played DH a few times this week. He's my DH on team of the week. Next up, the 2 pitchers. We'll start with the starting pitcher on the mound, Carlos Rodon of the San Francisco Giants. 2-0 on the mound. 16 strikeouts in 14 innings pitched, 0 earned runs. He had 2 starts on the week, didn't give up a single run, had a whip under 1. Nobody was getting on base, 16 punch-outs. What a week for Carlos Rodon. He has been throwing great for them out in San Francisco. And last up, rounding out my team of the week, my closer, Emmanuel Clase of the Cleveland Guardians. Like I said, they've been winning a bunch of ball games. 8 of their last 10, he had a lot of opportunities to get saves. 4 innings pitched, 4 saves, no runs. That's a good recipe for being my closer on the team of the week. And he rounds out this week's team of the week. Finishing off the team of the week is my player of the week. We started doing this last time, and we are going to keep rolling with it. My player of the week, the Flippin' Bats Pod player of the week, Paul Goldschmidt. It has been unbelievable what he has been doing this entire season. He has just missed out winning an MVP award multiple times in his career, and he could be well on his way. I believe the leader, odds-wise, was Mookie Betts. Now Mookie goes down on the IL. Goldschmidt, my player of the week, 4 home runs on the week, batted .500 and had 11 RBIs on the week. It has been truly incredible what Paul Goldschmidt has been doing, and he just keeps doing. You just think at some point he's going to slow down, but for the month of June, he just hasn't stopped. 11 RBIs on the week and hit .500, and that's why Paul Goldschmidt is my Flippin' Bats player of the week.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.